This is topic C on page 137, formatting a table.
After you have adjusted a table's size and layout, you might want to apply formatting options to the table's borders, backgrounds, and text to create a consistent look or to make the table stand out. You can individually apply multiple formats, borders, shading, fonts, and so forth to a table, but you can quickly apply multiple formats to a table by applying a table style. A table style contains a set of table-specific formatting instructions. Table styles include borders, shading, colors, cell alignment, table fonts, and separate formats for the first column or row. There are various table styles to choose from, and you can modify an existing style or build a new style and add it to the gallery. So here I put some just random data into this example table that I created. So to get your contextual tabs, remember you want to be clicked anywhere inside your table. And I'm going to go up to the Table Tools Design Contextual tab. Our groups here, we have different table style options of different elements that we can check off to include or uncheck to exclude from our table. I'll go ahead and take a look at these just in a second. I want to show you the table styles first. In our next group, we have a full gallery of different table styles. You can see we have different sections, plain tables, grid tables, scrolling down. I also have list tables. So I can choose a table that looks good to me that I want to apply. I'll go ahead and, what's this one? Grid Table 5 Dark, Accent 2. I'll click to apply that to my table. You can see in this one, the first row in my table is much darker than the rest, including the first column as well, so it makes those figures stand out. Now, if I didn't want that first column darker, you can see it's checked off right now. I can uncheck that and it gets the same shading as the rest of my table. Same with my header row. I can uncheck that. Oops. Gets the same shading colors there. I'm going to keep that header row standing out for us. You can also do the last row by checking off total row. Banded rows. You can see how every other row going across has a different shade. So we have dark orange, light orange, dark orange, light orange. My table continued, that pattern would continue as well. Those are what we call banded rows. And that just makes for easier readability going across each row. So you can see if I uncheck that, every cell would be one shade. So you can have banded rows or you can have banded columns. So every other column going across is a different shade. You can also make the last column, so just like you have the first column. So different options for after you apply a style there. I'm going to keep the banded rows on here. You can also change your shading for your background colors if you want. You can see the one cell that I have selected right now, when I hover over a color, it gives me a preview. We call that live preview. I haven't selected it yet, but it shows me what it would look like if I did. So if I wanted to change the background of every single cell here, I would need to select the whole entire table, go to my shading drop down. Maybe I wanted it all to be yellow, green, whatever color I want here. Just hover over to get that preview. All right, then we also have the option of borders for our table. So right now it looks like I have white borders on this table. You can see the edges of each cell here. Maybe I don't want that. I'm going to select my table. I can go to my borders drop down. You can choose if you want a bottom border, all borders, top left, or you can go into borders and shading. You can choose your setting. Box is going to put only your outside borders in. All will do each cell in your table. You can choose your color. Maybe I want purple. You can choose your width of that. Let's do a really thick border so we can see the difference here. Click OK. You can see I get a border around every individual cell here. All right, so your Table Tools Design Contextual tab is more for setting your styles, your color schemes, your different design elements as well, and your borders. Okay, remember your layout tab is for the actual structure of the table. How big you want the cells, how many rows, how many columns, things of that nature. All right.
The next video will be activity 5.4 on page 138.